I, Ankita Joshi, Assistant Professor, Biani Group of Colleges, welcomes you to gurukpu.com. Now let's begin with our today's topic, that is communication and the elements of communication. Now as we are beginning with the topic of communication, what is communication? It is actually sharing of ideas, your thought process, information with some other person. And this word communication, it is actually derived from a Latin word, that is communis. Communis means commonness. Now through communication we are actually spreading this commonness or increasing this commonness between the sender and the receiver. The sender, now the first element of our communication, who is the most important element, which is the source, the person who has conceived the idea, who wants to share some kind of information with the receiver or the other person. Then comes the message. Now the message can be in the oral form, written form, or the message can be any kind of information that the sender wants to share with the receiver. Now after the message comes the encoding. The sender must encode the message. He must convert the message into some signals or some form which can be well understood by the receiver. Then comes the channel. Now the sender has to choose some channels through which he wants to convey the message. Now the channel can be in the written channel, any written channel, or it can be any oral medium, non-verbal medium. Non-verbal medium means some kind of gestures or some sign language or maybe some body language. So that is the channel that has to be chosen by the sender. Then comes the receiver. Now the receiver, the person, he must have certain qualities. He must be patient, he must have good listening skills, and he should then get the message. After the receiver has received the message that was conveyed by the sender, now he would do the decoding part. He would decode, he would understand the message into a form, he would get whatever has been converted by the sender to him. And then comes the feedback part. As we discussed, suppose there is a production manager and he has conveyed some kind of message to his team through a meeting or a conference. Then the receiver can give the feedback. If suppose the subordinates, they have some kind of question regarding it or they have some kind of problem regarding it, so they can just share it with the sender. Then comes the noise. Now noise is the barrier part, which is the disturbing element in the whole process of communication, and it has to be curved. Now we will come to the process. Now process here is the sender. Sender is the source of the message who would send the message through a channel. He has some information, he has some message, he has encoded that message. Now he has chosen a channel through which he'll be just sending the message to the receiver. Then comes the feedback part. The receiver, after receiving the message, he has decoded the message. Now he would send the feedback, some kind of some asking of questions as we discussed, or something that he wants to share it with the sender. Now again the feedback has been given to the sender. Then comes the noise, the barrier part. Now this noise has to be avoided. So whole communication process, it is the most important process in the organization, because there are some levels in the organization, top level, middle level and the lower level, and they need to share certain information and ideas. So the communication is the most important element in an organization, through which there can be the communication of the information, the policies, procedures of the organization, and they can achieve the goals of the organization, which is the ultimate aim of an organization. So thank you so much. Thanks for watching my video. Kindly share, subscribe and comment on the gurukpu.com. Thank you so much.